guys, I'm Kendra Lee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make mince pies. We're going to make the mince meats from scratch, so make sure you've got pulp handy for your recipe and for yourself.
These are the main ingredients I'll be using in my mincemeat. You can also add dried figs or dried blueberries. If your family doesn't like cranberries like I'm using, you can always take that sort of thing out. It's really up to you. First up, grab a large bowl and you want to empty all of your dry ingredients into it. Once all your dry ingredients are in the bowl, grab your apples. I always like to scrape mine with a knife to make sure if they're waxed, I get it all off. This is the same stuff they use for candles, so I don't particularly enjoy it in my stews. Core your apple and then grate. Grab your lemons and your oranges. You're going to want to take the zest off of both of these. Take all of your apple, orange and lemon and put it in the bowl with your dry ingredients. Next up, you're going to want to take the juice from your lemon and your orange and put that in as well.
Once everything's in, you're going to also want to put in your sugars and spices. These are all in mass quantities because it's Christmas and you can't have too much of anything. You'll end up with what literally looks like mince already, but what you're going to want to do is heat it through to make sure that all the flavours are absorbed. If you're being more organised than me, ideally you'd chuck some cling film over the top of this and leave it in the fridge to properly absorb everything overnight. Put it into a baking dish and cover it with tin foil. It'll keep all the flavours in and bubbling. You're going to want to put this in the oven at about 200 degrees for an hour to an hour and a half. Once your mincemeat has come out the oven, you'll end up with this sort of lovely sticky texture. You can actually have it like this, but for me, I prefer some port or some sherry on top. So that is what I do. I've got about a cup, but I do like to add it a bit at a time to make sure that it doesn't get too watery.
Once all your alcohol is in, you've finished your mincemeat. It's at this point I jar up any that I want to give away as gifts or what I'm not going to use straight away.
Get out your pastry. Any shaped pie, I'm going to just use a cookie cutter and then fill it with a spoon with the mixture. So roll out your pastry. I'm just making a sort of dome shape in my hand. Get some of your mince. Get your base, and I'm just dampening the edges in hope that they stick together and pinching the sides to join it. Lots of people do pretty patterns on the outside. I've never been that pretty person. Once you've cut out most of your batch, chuck them in the oven. I'm going to be putting mine in for 20 minutes at 200 degrees. So there you have it. Cute little mince pies ready for Christmas. They're yummy. There you have it, guys. Cute little mince.